From Spain to Denmark, Princess Leonor says official goodbye to King Felipe. Royal farewells are usually quiet, private, and hidden behind palace walls. But this one was different. Princess Leonor, the future Queen of Spain, did something no one expected. She stood before her father, King Felipe, and said her official goodbye. And it wasn't just a daughter leaving home. It was the heir to the Spanish throne stepping into a new life in Denmark, choosing love and duty in a way that left the entire nation holding its breath. But why did this moment strike so deeply? Why did it bring tears not just to the royal family, but to millions of Spaniards who watched it unfold? And what does Leonor's farewell mean for the future of the Spanish crown? To understand, we must return to the heart of this emotional story. The day began with an air of ceremony. Madrid was alive with flags, bells, and a sense of history unfolding. Crowds gathered outside the palace, eager to glimpse their young princess one last time before she began her new chapter in Denmark. Inside, the atmosphere was heavier, charged with unspoken emotion. This was not just an official engagement. It was a father and daughter confronting the weight of destiny. Princess Leonor, dressed in a soft gown that blended elegance with symbolism, walked through the palace halls she had known since childhood. Every step echoed with memories, the lessons learned, the speeches practiced, the ceremonies attended. But today, the footsteps sounded different. Final. When she reached King Felipe, the cameras captured what words could barely express. Father and daughter embraced, and for a brief moment, the formality of monarchy fell away. It was simply a father holding his child, knowing she was no longer his little girl, but a woman stepping into her own path. And yet, this wasn't only a private farewell. It was an official moment, carefully arranged, deeply symbolic. Spain's future queen was leaving not in secrecy, but in full view of her people, marking the beginning of a new royal chapter in Denmark. Here lies the heart of the story. Why Denmark? Why now? The answer rests in Leonor's engagement to Prince Christian. What began as whispers of friendship blossomed into a love story that captured the world. Their union promises to link two thrones, Spain and Denmark, in a bond of both romance and diplomacy. But such a choice comes with sacrifice. To fully embrace her new role, Leonor must divide her heart between two nations. And so, in that goodbye to her father, Leonor wasn't just leaving home. She was accepting the challenge of balancing her love with her destiny. The images from that farewell spread like wildfire. King Philippe's usually composed face softened with visible emotion. Queen Letizia, standing nearby, appeared torn between pride and sorrow. Even Infanta Sofia, Leonor's younger sister, struggled to hold back tears. To the world, it was a moment of family vulnerability, but to Spain, it was something more, the visible passing of a torch from father to daughter. But here's where the curiosity deepens. Was this truly a goodbye, or the beginning of a hidden plan for Spain's monarchy? Some political commentators suggested the moment symbolized Philippe's gradual preparation to pass more responsibility to Leonor. Others speculated that by moving closer to Denmark, Leonor was strategically aligning herself with one of Europe's most stable monarchies, ensuring support for her future reign. What cannot be denied is the emotional depth of the farewell. After the embrace, Leonor turned to the people, waving with a steadiness that belied the tears in her eyes. The crowd erupted, chanting her name, many waving Spanish flags through tears. It was not the farewell of a princess disappearing, it was the farewell of a princess growing into a queen. And yet, even as Spain celebrated her courage, questions lingered. Could Leonor truly balance two worlds, her role as Spain's heir and her life with Christian in Denmark? Would her absence from Madrid weaken her connection to her people, or would it strengthen her by proving she could unite two nations with her heart? The farewell reception only deepened the intrigue. Foreign dignitaries, Spanish officials, and Danish representatives mingled, each aware they were witnessing more than just a family event. Photographers captured the quiet gestures, King Philippe's protective hand on Leonor's shoulder, Christian's supportive presence at her side, Queen Letizia's lingering gaze. Each image carried layers of meaning, each glance hinted at the weight of history unfolding in real time. Later that evening, Leonor delivered her official farewell speech. Her words were simple, but they carried the force of truth, she promised loyalty to Spain, devotion to her family, and love for the man she would soon marry. She declared that her goodbye was not an end, but a continuation of service, from Spain to Denmark, from daughter to queen in waiting. Her voice trembled only once, when she turned directly to her father. I will carry everything you have taught me, she said, not only as your daughter, but as your heir. Felipe's eyes glistened, and the room fell silent. It was the moment the world realized this was more than ceremony, it was history. And yet, as moving as it was, the farewell leaves us with pressing questions. How will Spain adapt to Leonor's new life abroad? What challenges will she face balancing her crown with her heart? And will her bond with Denmark redefine the future of Europe's monarchies? For now, one truth remains clear: that day marked a turning point. From Spain to Denmark, Leonor said goodbye not with weakness, but with strength. She showed the world that love and duty can coexist, and that a farewell can also be a beginning. As the palace doors closed behind her, the people of Spain understood they had not lost their princess, they had gained a queen in the making. And King Felipe, in his silent, tearful goodbye, revealed the greatest secret of all: that he trusted her completely to carry the crown, the family, and the future of Spain. What comes next will shape not just Leonor's destiny, but the destiny of a nation. And the world will be watching every step of the way.